Hello, word listeners. Welcome. I'm Alex, your host, and I'm thrilled to have you join me for another episode where we explore the wonderful world of English vocabulary. Today, our word of the day is drawing. What is a drawing? Well, simply put, a drawing is a picture or image made using lines, often with a pencil, pen, or crayon. It's a basic form of visual art and a common way to express creativity. We use the word drawing all the time in everyday language. For example, a child might show you their drawing from school, or an artist might display their drawings in a gallery. The word is also used when talking about architectural plans, technical illustrations, and even sketches. So, now that we have a good understanding of what a drawing is, let's explore some words that have similar meanings or synonyms. One synonym for drawing is sketch. A sketch is often a quick and simple drawing, usually done to capture an idea or plan something out. For example, the artist made a quick sketch of the landscape before starting the painting. Another synonym is illustration. An illustration is a drawing that explains or decorates something, like in a book or magazine. For example, the children's book had beautiful illustrations. We can also use the word diagram. A diagram is a type of drawing that shows how something works or the relationship between different parts. For example, the engineer showed us a diagram of the engine. Another similar word is doodle. A doodle is a drawing made while someone's attention is occupied, often without much thought. For example, she was doodling on her notepad during the meeting. Now, let's move on to words that have the opposite meaning, or antonyms. One antonym for drawing is photograph. A photograph is an image created using a camera, capturing light and color, unlike a drawing which is created manually using lines. For example, the magazine included a photograph of the model wearing the new dress. Another antonym could be painting, although they're both forms of art. A painting usually involves applying color to a surface, unlike a drawing which typically focuses on lines. For example, the museum displayed a famous painting by Van Gogh. Another antonym, though less direct, could be sculpture. A sculpture is a three-dimensional artwork, while a drawing is two-dimensional. For example, the artist created a beautiful sculpture out of marble. Another less obvious antonym is blueprint. While a blueprint is a technical drawing, its purpose is different. A drawing can be artistic, while a blueprint is specifically for construction or manufacturing. For example, the architect presented the blueprint for the new building. Now, let's look at how the word drawing is used in everyday life. You might say, "My daughter loves to do drawings of animals." Or, "The architect presented the drawing for the new office building." You could also hear someone say, "That's just a rough drawing. It's not the final version." Common expressions involving drawing include go back to the drawing board, which means to start over because something didn't work, and drawing a blank, which means you can't remember something. For example, the project failed, so we had to go back to the drawing board. Or, I'm drawing a blank. I can't remember her name. Here are some more examples of drawing in sentences and phrases. He showed me his drawing of the Eiffel Tower. She is taking a drawing class at the community center. The book is full of detailed drawings of plants and animals. The police artist made a drawing of the suspect based on the witness's description. My son enjoys drawing cartoons in his free time. Can I see the drawing you made in art class today? The drawing was displayed in the school's art exhibition. The artist used charcoal to create the drawing. This drawing is so realistic, it looks like a photograph. Before building the house, the architect created detailed drawings. The fashion designer made a drawing of the dress. She framed the drawing and hung it on the wall. He practices drawing every day to improve his skills. The child's drawing was full of bright colors. We need to look at the engineering drawings before starting construction. The drawing showed a bird in flight. The drawing captured the beauty of the landscape. She entered her drawing in the art contest. The teacher asked the students to create a drawing based on the story. His hobby is drawing portraits of his friends. The walls were decorated with children's drawings. That's a beautiful drawing of a flower. He earned money by drawing caricatures in the park. The artist made a preliminary drawing before starting the painting. We reviewed the technical drawings before proceeding with the project. The courtroom artist created a drawing of the defendant. The detective examined the crime scene drawing for clues. The children were busy drawing with crayons. The drawing was done in pencil. She's talented at drawing animals. So, to recap, a drawing is a picture made with lines. Some synonyms are sketch, illustration, and diagram. Antonyms include photograph and painting. We use drawing in many everyday situations, from admiring a child's artwork to discussing architectural plans. Thank you for joining me on Hello Word. I hope you found this episode helpful. Now for a call to action. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others find the show, and it means the world to me. Also, I encourage you to create your own sentence using the word drawing and share it as a comment under the video. I look forward to seeing your creative sentences. Thanks again for listening, and happy learning!